You know, situations like this are exactly why I stopped watching award shows back in the day. Growing up, I watched the Oscars every single year. I always respected the artistry of it, and I wanted to see me or people that look like me succeeding at the highest level. When Moonlight was nominated, I was extremely excited, and it was originally announced that La La Land won. And when the creators of that film went up on stage, it was eventually sorted out, and we know now that Moonlight actually won. And in that moment, something shifted in me, and I never watched one again. Now, I understand that this was a mistake. I don't think it was some conspiracy intentionally against Moonlight. I'm not saying that. I believe it was an accident. However, this was the very first time that a film with an all-black cast had won the Best Picture Oscar. And this was also the very first time that a mix-up like this had ever happened at the Best Pictures during the Oscars. I feel like regardless of whether it was intentional or not, you should not let this type of accident happen in this type of moment. To me, some things are just unacceptable. I feel like a lot of times we as a people aren't allowed to say when things are just unacceptable. That it doesn't matter if it was an accident. This happened when this was such a big moment in history. In fact, an accident should not happen because you should be making doubly sure that everything goes smoothly because you should recognize the momentous occasion that something like this is. Ryan Coogler is the very first Black person to win Best Original Screenplay at the BAFTAs. And so in this momentous occasion, y'all should be making doubly sure that nothing goes unhinged, especially if you claim to want to boost Tourette's awareness, because we have two demographics of people who have been oppressed, and so we should make absolutely sure that both of them are raised up and not made to be pitted against each other for sure. It's unacceptable. And you can say that without it being offensive to one party or the other. And situations like that are the reason why I watch very few award shows nowadays.